world. This is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting. Recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can check out my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For commissions such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. As well, that email address can be used to send support directly through PayPal. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. And I forgot to do the right intro, which is fine. Last I left off, I was on Sin Bass. There was two of them. One was for Techno Trance Dance. This one is Sin Dance 11 TD. It's already loaded because I needed something to test my audio out. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'll get that master going here. Excuse me. What's this? Okay, and then that. It's ready to go. How long is it? Of course, these stay their natural length. I think my right clicker is messed up. It's just a little, yeah, it's a little concaved. I think maybe because my battery's on. It's just getting played out. I don't think I right click that much. That just goes round and round for about 4 minutes. Okay, so let's get that exported. And then final. Oh, that needs a name. Okay, let's give that a name. It's called Ride Wide. Ride Wide? Ride Wide? I guess. Ride. I won't need the brackets. Wide. Has to go to the final. Of course it did. Okay, let's export it like that. Because when I changed it to name, position, it redid its name. Right. Let's push that. 4 minutes. It's mostly synth, so it didn't take no time at all to save as a zip, and it shouldn't take up too much space. Okay, and then on to the next one here that's exporting. And then I want the next track here, which is synhip22_27. Okay, so it looks like it's looking for, I think this is also like an alternate version. I forgot about Sin Dance 2, that's probably like 2010, right? SYN what? SYNDACE? SYNDACE? Yeah. So I don't know if there was a previous one exported. There must have been, right? So these are 2010s. I didn't even think to add the 2010. Yeah, so it's their Stunner. Yeah, okay, so those are, they got their 2010s. What? It's fine, no. Was it all audio clips? I had a couple normal tracks. Like, where are everything else? This is done, so I can add the 2010 extensions. No. Okay, and then this is missing a whole bunch of stuff. Synhip227. So this is just kind of garbage. Like, there's nothing here. There's a whole bunch of patterns. That's crazy. What was it? I didn't open. Because, yeah, it's missing all of the drums, so there's no point in even keeping this. Okay. Just leave. so this was just like a mix down, right? So I'm not even going to keep this 227. Let's go back to, oops, I don't want that. Let's go here, 2009. So what is it, 226 in 2009? Sim hip 2, 16. Sim hip 227. So where'd the rest of them go? Sim hip 216. Like what happened to... Maybe I just slapped 27 on it. And I was like, yo, it's number 27 now. That sounds like something I would do. Let's see. Sim hip 2. No, there's a whole bunch of versions from 2009. It looks like they got skipped over though. Like this is the version that came out kind of thing. Maybe I went through them. They don't even, that's not even packed. Alright then. So let's look at 2009. Sim hip. Are they there? I just gotta make sure they're there. Ooh. Sim hip, yeah. So it must have just been like, these are missing stuff. Like if I go to 26. I can't, I forgot, I can't do like Windows shortcuts on here. Because there's like nothing, it's probably mixed differently. But there's no like files. Yeah, it's looking for these files that don't exist. Because I bounced them out and then I did a bunch of mixing. So what to do here then? Should I keep the... Might as well just keep it in and then just be like broken kind of thing. Let's pack it. Up and out to 2010. What does it sound like? Sounds like how I remember it. And then sin hip, sin dance, sin hip. Here, sin hip. 227. Does it have like any? Doesn't even really have anything with it. Okay, so I'll just send it to. That's. Perhaps I could even just toss it into like the previous year, I guess. That'll come later, kind of thing. For now, moving on to Synvox. So my previous couple streams, I didn't realize that my vocal chain for my stream was like empty. Like they're like the Maximuses were in there, but they didn't have the right preset. So this is like loaded instantly. That's good. Let's see what we got. Saw work. Is this another trance dance? Must be. Does it have the suffix on it? Yeah, it does. A UT. I don't know if it's trance dance. Definitely can use some cleaning up. It sounds like a trance dance track. Is it the only one here? Synvox, yeah, so that needs its suffixes. Suffix? Is that the right word? Suffix. I like a morphine added to the end of a word to form a derivative. Yes. And then I require this master chain. Bring this back over here. And done. And now it should sound less sharp, right? It can be audible now. A little more balanced. It still sounds really sharp. So, saw work. Right on. it sound better then? Yeah, way better. In fact, these guys techno trance dance. Once I get to like mastering, maybe I'll use the harsher. Where is it? I don't even know if it's gonna load. I don't know how it works in here. Plugin database. VST plugins. Of course, off on a tangent already. It's called spectral compressor, saturation reverser, SS spectral comp, stereo comp. It's just not visible here. Spectral compressor. I don't even know if I have the preset. I might have to make another preset. Do I want to do this? I think I want to, because I want to see what the whole hype is about a spectral compressor, or a deharsher, they call it. And then it's probably here. Do I have the preset? No. Make sure it's installed correctly. Where'd it go? Is it a VST3? VST2? It's not listed. The stereo compressor. Do I still have the preset? Is it really what I'm wondering? Do I really frequent my documents? What do we got? I don't see anything there. I'll have to remake it, I think. But I'll have to worry about that when I get there. Be nice to check it out, however, that's just not the case right now. Spectral compressor. I mean, I could use like an ozone bit, I think. It's a deharsher. Anyway, I'm done. Weave. It's already got its name. Push, and then pack, right? Did I pack the previous one? I don't think I packed the previous one. Because the previous one was sort of like broken, right? But what about synth dance? I did not. Okay. Pack that. Toss it in there. And then I'm on to it. Still running. Pop a new one. And then on to Tech 3. Wasp. Synth Maker. I shouldn't have to worry about Synth Maker. It probably has its own, what's it called, right? What's going on with my sheet chat? I'm going to go off on a tangent now because it's not like displaying something. I'm just going to throw this up. And where did my overlay go? Okay, and then just looking over this. No, I don't know what's going on with that. Whatever. Okay, Tech 3. Output, it does not. Let's give it an output. Just load it automatically. Everything's there. Well, it's Wasp, right? So that's what's missing. so it's not so harsh. And this can be reduced if it's the same thing over and over. Looks like it is. So let's go like this. Pack. This does not have a name. Still kind of harsh. Versions. Export it. And packet. Just nothing. Crazy. Okay, and then this is done. Close that. No save. I don't know why it's asking, because I think I fiddled with the master compressor. Like I didn't change it, just because I clicked it and looked at it. I think something changed. Tech in with a piano. Close this. This is done. Okay. So mode here needs an output. It's got Maximus. What is this? Interesting. That's the verse. It's a little harsh on my brain right now. I can start that. Get this packed. Just one file. And then onto Techno-E. Close this. Drum Max and MIDI out. I wonder what MIDI out's for. LSD. What is this? So it loaded completely fine. I don't know what this is. It's not good. That's what it is. That's soft cliffer. Hope not doing anything as usual. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Open. It's a major change. Why is the Maximus doing that to it? Weird. Compressor muted? What was I doing? What even is this? I wonder what setting it is. It's fine. I'll just leave everything on. I think it was supposed to be like that. Sounds super thin without it. Okay, and how long does that go for? just once around. 15 seconds. So it's 30, 45. Let's do that. 48. What's going on with my clicker, man? Can't believe it's broken. It's so messed up. 45, 30, 31, 32. Maybe we'll just go around twice here. Actually, I'll undo. Here. And then export as. E. And then export wave. Should probably just take a second. I haven't been checking to see if there's other versions, right? But I don't think I need to. Because I didn't really see anything that seemed like it required it. Because I recently did some repairs on my computer and now my right clicker isn't working anymore. I don't remember really bumping it or anything, but maybe like there's something that's supposed to be holding it in place that's no longer there. Or it just tapped out. Okay. Back in here, looking at tech oscillator. Techno E, tech oscillator, 2 versions. Oscillator could not be found. Okay. So I think this is actually... Oscillator could not be found. I don't know if I actually have this plugin. I think I actually might. I remember seeing it all the time. It's just oscillator. And then what would be like to be sorted or something? Actually, a quick second here. To be sorted. Under the LOP, LMN, yeah, I have it. That's crazy. Okay, so let's get it into the thing, and I'll also pack it in with the file. Then 2010. Need to provide permissions, yes. 2010 final, I guess. I'll put it with 2010. I don't know where to put it for now. Guess I'll just leave it like to be sorted. VST to be sorted. Okay, I'll just like keep it on in mind kind of thing. Okay, and then I'll close it and reopen it. Oh, I need to scan for it first, I think. Fast scan. There it is, and then open. Oscillator cannot be found. It's there, man. I know what you're talking about. More. VST2 right there. Oh, it's 64 bit. Is that the issue? I don't know what the preset settings were, though. Can try opening and see what happens. I don't even know what it is. Generic series. Okay. Why does it have like... Analysis. Options. But I don't know what the settings were, right? Why does it have its skin? Oh, because it's built. So I don't know why it doesn't see. Do I need to make like a 64, 32-bit version? Maybe it just needs to like reload. I don't know. It's there, like that's the thing, right? It says oscillator. That's what I was looking for. Oscillator DLL cannot be found. Oscillator.dll. It's there, man. Oscillator.dll. I don't think it stores like values inside of the FL Studio either. Those are probably like binaried. Do I have the project file? And then I can build a 24, 32 bits. Each in project. It would be okay. Yeah, probably pretty sure that I do, because that's actually a thing. It was a long time ago I made a project called the generic series. It was like sort of one of my starter bits. Why is that like the new stuff? Where's my old stuff? Lab skins, experiments. Experiments? I don't think it was though. I wonder if it was a 1.4 even. Project data, music production, plugin development. Where's the synthetic projects? There's no way that's it. I know there's like a ton of them. Audio. FLP covers wave data. What's... Oh, because that's local. But Synthetic 1.4 didn't, or 1.1 didn't have 64-bit outputs. So where did that come from? Did I like rebuild it? Generic series. EFG generic series. Oscillator. Wow. There's even the skin files. Do they match, I wonder? Yeah, they do, eh? Since they're there, I might as well bring them in, huh? Okay, and then we go to... I don't know what it's called, though. Oscillator, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Copy. I gotta copy default here. Default copy 1. Later. And I don't know what version. It looks like 1.1. But how did I get a 64-bit then? Because it says 64-bit, right? That's why it doesn't like it. Okay, so then. Weird. But it has its skin too. Yo, Kenora coming through? What's happening, Kenora? To be sorted? What am I looking for? Oh, here. Okay, and then this. Then I must just copy the whole thing over. Go here. And then I'll put it in old, I guess. Oops. No. Project data. Would you mind reacting to a song I made? Yeah, just use the link in the title of the stream and fill out the form, and let me know when it's done. I'll get to it. Synth edits, projects. I'll just toss it right here. It doesn't need to be any deeper than that. I don't know if I have 1.1 open. Because I didn't transition into... like 1.4 till like way later. A generic series was... there's probably a date stamp here. 2010? Well, I guess so, right? Because I'm working in 2010, so... And then... let's see, I do have 1.1. But which 1.1 is this? It says not accepted. Okay, I'll fix that. Give me a second. What's this? Oh, up here. They move the button. I hate it when they do that. Accepting responses. Save. Okay, try again. Okay, so what version do we have? 1.9. Okay, so I believe this is the build version. Like this was sort of the final version before it moved on to 1.2. That's not where I want to be. I want to be there. Go her. And go there. And go her. And go there. And go her. Go there. Go there. Go there. Okay. Cannot find skin. That's fine. Warning. This project was created with a different MIDI to CV. Cannot find. Okay, so there's a bunch of missing things. Error loading image. Error loading. Okay, skins default. Okay, so I just got to toss those into the default then. And like, where does it store its skins? I can't remember. What? Where's that? What am I doing with my life? It's totally missing the whole skin too. Is there a skin folder there? No way, it's just like the files. Because I think there's like a different global text. And also it said it was made with a different MIDI to CV. So is there an older version of synth edits? Container. Okay. Let's do this then. I mean, this isn't the most important bits. What I can do is I can just build it. And then... yeah, I don't know where it gets built. September 16, 2016. Because it's probably not going to work just as long as it loads, though. Because that's what I really need it to do, is load. But where is it going to build it, I wonder? Preferences? Where do you build? Common files VST2. And I'll put oscillator. Also, I can't. No? Okay, so I'll just go delete the other one. Just push it. So I gotta do this music feedback. Okay, save file, no. No. And then it should overwrite it, right? Maybe. Okay, so it's saved okay, even though it's open? It's not open. Okay. Let's go like this. And then I'll do another scan. Because I gotta remove that 64-bit suffix when plugin found. Yeah, there's a different one now. Is it spelled different? Oscillator. Oh, it's spelled the same. It's just not a 64-bit. So I must have like went back and rebuilt something, which is interesting, I guess. It'll work now though, right? Well, it won't actually work. Error loading every day. So it sees them. I don't know if it works though. No. But I can get the values, right? So just pulse width half, half, half. They're all just half. Velocity to pulse. Okay. Alright, sent it in. Good. Good. Okay. So these are in and they're standard. What's that? Okay, what is on the master? Not a lot. Just outside there. And then grab from here. And that should clean it up. And then jump toss that in here. Still on the rough side. Why is it changing though? So why does it change? Ooh. Where's the controls? All the velocity to pitch is off. Okay, I'm gonna reload this and I want to see if there's like any other things that are switched. Let's go with this. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we trigger off all, and no portamento, linear response, normal, yes, so that's it. Was there anything else that was at all any difference? What? No. Okay. So that's where it's at. And then I have to pack this thing in with it, right? So we'll zip that. Did I miss the button or something? What happened? What's up with that? Save file. Oh, it packed like super fast. Okay, and then export, wave. Go ahead and start, and then close that. Crazy little project anyway. It's crazy, like it's interesting how like I got a, what do you call it, bit? Do I have to throw that in with it? What am I doing? I think it's just straight out, so I'll just, yeah, toss it in with it. I don't know where it went though. Here. I don't know why there's multiple versions. This goes here. Jump in there. Toss that in with it, and then head over to close this. And where's my Windows? There's search all. To be sorted, oscillator. I'm gonna have to reopen my stuff. Here's the final. Okay, let's close that. Might as well just reopen my stuff here. Close, and oh, that's right there. That's what I was looking for. For Sham. Okay, browser. Beats catalog. And that opens all three windows at one time. Second here. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Why did you do that to me? Work like that. Right then. So I don't know what's going on with my sheep chats being annoying. Where am I now? Tech. There's lots of text. Okay, so that's search all. I was like, oh my god, there's lots of text. And this guy goes over here. And this one over there. Tech 3, Tech Wash. Tech Wash now? Tech Wash is a big one for me. I have to pack Tech Oscillator though first. Compressor. Versions. Cut. Toss that in there with the VST. Tech Wash. Okay, and then 12. Is there another Tech Wash? Is there any more like tech things? Tech 3, right? Tech 3, no. Tech In, no. Tech Oscillator, no. Tech Wash 12, no. Okay. So this was one of the first times I did dynamic EQs. I didn't know what they were at the time. I just called them moving EQs. What's EQ doing? Okay, so EQ is doing something. So over there. So well Maximus over her. And bring in the 2025 bit. Okay, okay. And I want to move everything down. That. And I'll put EQ first. And then Maximus next. And this is also a long track. If I remember correctly, I think it evolves like crazy too. Okay, let's close everything. Does it have an output? Does not. An output. Check out the playlist, monster playlist, and does it evolve? It does not. It has an ending though. So it's the same thing a few times, and then it has an ending. Okay. It has a breakdown. I think this is going to have to come out as is, and then I might want to include it with techno trance dance. It doesn't really feel like a techno trance dance beat though. It's kind of fast, but it's already 30 seconds deep. So let's go like this. Give me bar and it doesn't have a change. It just looks like that because the chorus is beside it. So I'll cut it here. Just looking to see where the chorus is. Cut it there. It's just the same thing over and over. No, there's a change here. It's the chorus. Okay. Nope. That's as small as it can get. How long is that? 2 minutes. Okay. So zip. I don't even think there's any samples with that. That's all synth. Yeah, it just packed like super fast. And tech wash from here to there. Pack that. I actually have to do a zip, right? Actually, exports, wave. And then put this beside me, I guess. Okay, so that's done. Temp 3, temp 3, 2. The next one. Getting into the temps now. That's it. Something there. Not even any like samples or anything. Temp 3. No, just a compressor. So those are garbage. Temp. So maybe that's why it's called temp. Temp. That's. Because I hear something a little beat. Needs an output. Okay, and then let's loop that around 9 times. How long is that? Let's give it a master channel here. 5. Compressor back. Close that. There. How many temps are there? Yeah, there's like a million temps. 8, 9, 10. So this is temp 2010. Okay, I need to export it. Did it not export? And why not? Didn't? Pack that. I want to kind of look at my archive to see if temp 3 actually was anything. But I mean, it wouldn't matter because there's nothing there, right? Let's look at the search all. Temp 3. I got a temp 3, 2, temp 3. No, temp 3. Temp 3, 2, temp 3, temp 3. Temp 3, 2. Why do I have a temp 3 here? Temp space 3. So I'm looking for temp space. Temp space 3, 3, 2. There was only ever one version. Okay, let's look at the archive to see if there's an export of something like that. Temp space 3. Music. Backup. Instrumentals. Primo beats. Might be around here, right? Temp 2. There was never a temp 3. Can do a search, hopefully it doesn't crash. In fact. Right then, so this is what the search returned, nothing there. Where was that? It's going to drop this whole thing. I don't know if my search all, it is, okay. And then temp 2010 is done, I believe. That's what I was looking at. Just a little beat action. Did I export the wave? I did. Okay, so that can be closed. And then a new FL. Looks like my chat is wide open here. Nobody said anything while I was gone. Nobody stopped in. Of course not. Okay. Because it's paid feedback now. Wait, I was going to put this beside me. Okay, looks like I got another short one. That's probably why they're called temp, right? Let's see what we got. Ooh, hot tracks. So 20 minutes, I can just double it. Seconds. Okay, save that to zip and export the wave, and then I gotta push start, and then this, and I've got a whole bunch of temps. Temp 13, I'm pretty sure it's a big one. Temp, and why is this one later? Why is that one earlier? Whatever. Okay, getting into this, and then on to temp 2. So there's stuff there. It's just another beat that actually kind of looks like an FBC beat, so I don't think I can use that as an output. Yeah, it's an FBC beat, so I can't use that. And then 4, oh, I need to actually close this, right? Save changes, no. Then I need a new FL. Unless maybe I should mark these and say FBC beat no use. Or there's nothing there. That's why they're called temp. Okay, and then temp 6. Of course, I need a new window. Can I just double click? No. Okay. I don't know why I can't. Okay, and then 6. And 6 has something in it. I don't know if it has a beat. It's broken? Loading? What is it loading? Some drum kits and strats. Ooh, looks like actually there's quite a bit here. But not enough. I mean, that's like one loop. Why have I feel like I've heard this? Yeah, no, I've heard this. Let's see, temp 6. 09 version. Let's see if the 09 version sounds the same. Temp 6. So what is it, just copied? It seems like it's just copied 6616. 2156. Why? Oh, because that's the wave. 6616. 2156. Date stamps 2014. Temp 6, 2156. 168. Why is it? Why is it huge? Temp 6. I guess it's just going to be like a 2010 version. I don't know why they're so different. They sound like exactly the same. I'll have to deal with it later. It's not something I'm looking for right now. So what, that just exported? It's already been mastered, yes. Export zip. Final. Call this 2010. So the other one's called 2009. Let's load the zip. I don't know why they're so different. No, that doesn't actually get a thing. 2009 final. Tab 6. This can get a 2009 tag. Okay, and then up here, still zipping. That's a lot to zip, this is. Still zipping. How long? Just about done. Done. Okay, and then export wave. And then look at packet. Why does this keep ending up like later? Is it the name? Yeah, sure does pack a lot. Okay, and then I think maybe I cleaned it up. Like I was like, it doesn't need to have these things on total recall kind of thing. Whatever the case, that's done. On to 13. And this looks like a secondary version of 13. It is... I don't know why I have like BPM files too. So because this is a secondary version, I'll go for the BPM files. Let's see what we got here. Times 13 underscore 20 91 BPM. Okay, so this has stuff on it. So this is a track. This is probably why it came out, because this is actually a track. Okay, so I need a whole bunch of things. And this was like what would we say, an interlude on the Camera Zone album that never got cut because interludes never got cut. Because the digital world came along and ruined it. Ruined putting together CDs. Oops. 9. Oops. What you looking for? 38, 40, 48. There's version 2s. Yeah, 38. 42. There's a whole bunch of them. 38 to 42, 59 underscore 2. Looks like I might be in luck for some of them. 59 underscore 2 VOU. I don't think that's going to be 80 underscore 2. I don't think there's a VOU version. 30 underscore 2, 40, 48. 48 underscore 2. This one. 59 underscore 2, 59 underscore 2 vowel looks like, and then 80. Okay. Let's bring those in. Let's see what we got. El Capitan, we'll call it El Capitan. El Captain. That's what the thing was called, I think. Now rolling with it. So no. Let's see. No, that's not at all what it is. That's not what I was thinking it was. So this is Mama. Is that what these are? So this is a whole track that never got cut. It was actually supposed to be on the new one, I think. This actually looks like there's a couple chunks here. I don't see the vowel stuff. Okay. So start migrating these in. No. 38.2. So I have two 38.2s. Let's try the first one. See what that sounds like. Mama, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. Let's try this one. See what that is. That doesn't look like it at all. Children, listen to the future of. Okay, yeah. So that's the first one. I can get rid of the second one here. Like that. Yes. And then I can pull down everything else, I think. And then I'm just going to load them up to make sure here. 40. Then 48.2. 59.2. 59 vowel isn't a thing. 82. Okay. This first one is supposed to be this one. Okay, and then the second part, 59.2. Looking for 59.2. Yeah, that didn't work out. That's why it didn't get cut. Okay, are they packed? For the most part, I guess. I don't know what to do here for the vowel ones. So that might actually have references somewhere. For another dive here. Just things were weird, like the way things were tracked didn't line up, and that wasn't, I don't think that was, I'm not sure if that was actually performed to the thing. And this is what? It's Mother's Nature. Stuff there. Oh, crap. Can't. Yeah, no, I don't see them anywhere. It's instrumental dependencies. It's sampled. Who knows what that is? Maybe 12, incomplete. Random recordings. There's DJS and DSA. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. They're DSJ. New folder. Complete freestyle cage. Primbeat. What is Primbeat? Got some wave data I've been looking for and all. Some of it, yeah. Dependencies again. There's F sharp. Way later. What is it? Okay, so let's go get, it's actually, I'm going to put that in with the dependencies. And I'll call this, I think it's stbeat. Stbeat. And then, what do we do here? Temp 13. Open this up. Go back in time here to stbeat. stdrum. stdrum. Not even sure if it's this one. There. 2010. stdrum. And then it should find that F sharp now. Yeah, it does. Some chip toteness. Oh, there's a problem with the channel. Let's see what it says. Some messed upness. So it's F sharp on here, which would be. I don't know what F is. F would be after E, right? So E. F sharp. So that's the wrong thing, I think. Like that's not even triggering the right one. Just me trying to copy it. So I'll save it like that, I guess. I need to copy it a bit. It's too much. Put that. Oh, it has to be that much. And then I gotta clean it up. And what do we got? So this isn't pushing. What's this guy doing? Just nothing? Okay. So then. And then. That. Okay. Okay. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Let's do this again. Okay, okay. Just move her. Default that. And then here. Awful. Awful. Okay, so we're going to replace the old one, yes. And then, like, sample tank doesn't even really need to be there, because it's not even doing anything. Sample tron. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull it, and I'll resave it. It's not even doing anything. And it's just an unnecessary dependency. Again, yes. But the original file will have the unnecessary dependency. So it's too bad I couldn't find the other stuff. Like the missing stuff from the other tracks. Where's it going here? Here. And then stdrum. Shouldn't it be on top? It must be going by like name order, I guess. Did I export it? I don't think I did, eh? Just a whole bunch of stuff for that a little bit. Export wave and then replace the old one. Yes. Go. Okay. Now temp 13 is where I'm at, right? I gotta figure out what's going on here. So I'm not gonna export this. This is a workflow file. The files are kind of there. That's what I was looking for, was VOU or whatever. Dependencies, books. So I don't think I'm gonna find it. Sampling, track data, voice data. Let's go for a little bit longer here. Oh, look at that, eh? Why is there like month base? More instrumental dependencies. It's a lot of stuff. Let's look at this. No. This. No. Okay. So it's just not there. I'll just replace it with what is there. And I'll just call it whatever, right? ST-drum can be closed. I'll actually back out here. Keep that. Music production can be closed. If I ever find it, I mean, it's fine. I think it was maybe just like an auto-tuned kind of thing. Samples, and then this, I gotta pull the front end of those, but I require to close that one called vowel or something. I can't remember which one it is, so I'm just gonna have to reopen it. Can I undo? No, I can't. Okay. Can I activate undo for the event that's... It just doesn't work like that. Okay. Reload. It's my only option, really. While that's running, I can get renamer open. Pull the front of those. And then add, remove count, place name, starting at 1. Oops. So like that. Okay. '59 VOU. So 59, is it _2? It is. _2 VOU. Okay, so STE-38 _2.wave. Oh. Okay, so I can close that and then reopen it, and it'll hopefully see these files now. And I can pack everything into a workflow file and worry about it later. It's fine. Okay, so everything loaded as expected. Yes. Looks okay. Export zip. This actually goes into workflow. Call this Mothers in Nature workflows. 2010 workflows, because it never actually got cut with the album. And at the end here, dash Mothers Nature dash 2010. Okay, and that's going to pack for a half hour. In fact, I have to do some more packing here. In fact, what was temp 13? What's going on here? What was temp 13's last export? Right, because I got temp 13.15. Is the 2009 version good? enough? 2009. Pretty sure it is. Because that's probably what he was working with. So 913, so I can just kind of ignore it, right? Yeah, it's fine. So I can just pack these guys into the workflow. Packing. Is there like files in there? Some of them have files in them. Not good. Maybe like the what you call files are in there. Doesn't really look like it. I don't know what's in there. Versions for 63 megs into temp 13. Okay, that's why. Oh, I actually don't need a tag for that version because it's not needed. Where is the zip though? Oh, because I zipped it somewhere else. Okay. Needs to be in workflow. Cut from here. Make sure I'm actually cutting something. I am. And dump it there. Okay. Done. That's the end of that for now. Back into 2010. No, final 2010. Because I have 2010 here. Final 2010. And then I feel like I've always wanted to look and see what's inside of these. One of these big ones. So this is 2010-19 for 49 megs. Just pack the instruments. Just pack the guitar. Is it really 39 megs though? Is there anything else anywhere? So it's just that guitar is 39 megs? Total Recall was on. It's off by default now, but yeah. No? Oh, it's not, it doesn't have an output. That's all it was, is just that it packed this guitar. That's all of it, so I don't know. Yeah, no, okay. Dump that, and then moving on. What is that? 10? I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just going to close that. And 17. 17.3. So 17, this is a 2010 version. Temp 17. 1 comes from 09, and then 3 is just a continuation. So this needs its tags. 16, so it's probably just like remixing, mastering rather. A temp side mastering. So it's a file. Interesting. It's the E30. Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure I know. I think this is El Capitan. Yeah, this is El Capitan. Okay. I require... I'll just leave this like that. I might as well just stay in the cloud. Righto. Let's go. Into the cloud, I'm grabbing STE30. Have to use this. STE30_2. That's 2009. Well, that's just stuff from 2009. I'm just so nice. It's like I started sorting things like that, so to speak. I feel maybe perhaps that's an efficient way of doing things. Okay, so I require adlibs again, and I'm looking for 30. 30_2, looks like they're here. No, this is all capitan samples. I should put like wave data in front. Capitan. I'll fix that. Just so like it's kind of organizes itself, I guess. Mono, please. It's a mother's nature, though, I think. Mother's. Sure. Isn't there like more wave data? That had wave data. That's it for now. Okay, and then I'll toss this in, make sure it's in fact the freestyle kind of written thing. Jump ahead a bit.
Trying to figure out that life shit, cause when I think about it, ways that I get it done. Hangover, but a hangover. I'ma take the game over.
But he never did. Okay. What am I doing with this? It's a workflow? Why is... Okay, there's nothing there. Fine as is. I might as well just stick a mastering thing on it, because I'm not going to cut it, right? But I'll prep it. At least give it a staple at a time kind of thing. Okay, zip-a-da-doot, zip-a-da-dat. 17, 16. Oh, ish. That doesn't actually go there, does it? Call it El Capitan. Just final. Just wait for it here. It's done. Something like that. This is El Capitan. And I don't know if there's another version of that. Not really, I guess. Take that to here. It's sad that those kinds of things never made it. Okay, so this was actually part of the album, but it never did drop. So was Mother's Nature, so I'll just put it here with this stuff. Because there was like a skit too called Not a Rapper. And that never made it. And then there's a pre-gap. I think there might have actually been like 1 or 2 discs actually cut. I don't know. I honestly don't remember cutting them. Heavy. Just trying to think. Moving on. just brought it in. I didn't keep the actual track name. Okay, so I gotta fix that. Like that. I gotta rewrite it. And I guess I gotta pack it again, eh? Export zip loop. This goes in the final workflow. And then I gotta pack it. Here, 17.3, that's a lot of versions. I don't think there's any data there though. File. Is it done? Yep. What did I do? I reloaded it and then I didn't master it. Whatever. It's not getting cut anyway. Okay. I went through the routine and back. Oh, that's not it. Event, and it looks like this is also another continuation. So it requires its extensions unless it's a track. I don't know if there's any more tracks. 21, temp 21. Temp 21 comes from 09, and that had a bunch of data attached to it. So let's see what we got here. 21. It's maybe just a beat. The temps were nice tracks, or they are nice tracks. And looks like it loaded. Here's an output. I think this is a wah. Looks like a wah. Oh. This is actually from an album. So I remember this. Yeah. This is from Silhouette. This is called Primordial. I just want to check that. Fact check here. Go there. Music. Backup. Instrumentals. Primo beats. Albums. Silhouette. Primordial. No. It's a good thing I checked, eh? I guess it's not from... I feel like it is, though. Just looking at them. Stingy split, slither, ripples, ripper, refraction. Pulsate, primordial, phased. No. Odium, Manable, Midnight, Inevitable, Lullaby, Inevitable. No. Fiction, Gilded Guide. Okay, so it must be from somewhere else. And it's not from Mindbangers, which was unreleased. Temp, what, 21? Instrumental 7. Applies of Death Wings, Embryogenesis. Dope. Pro demonstration. No, it would be that. Flash. 4 tracks the third. Tech 3. 4 track second. It was cut. I know it was cut. Skyscraper? There it is. Temp 21. Okay, so I'll put that in the notes here, Skyscraper. I don't know how to, like, maybe I can put it in square brackets? Export to zip. And this is like a later version too, eh? Zipping. Guess I'll do some packing. 21. Oops. And then it should be done packing. Still packing. So am I exporting it? I guess I might as well. I'll export it and I'll worry about like the differences later. It comes from 08, I think. Okay, and did it get a master? It did. Wave. Of course, I forgot to include all this stuff. This is Skyscraper. And it's too late now. I'm going to have to manually type. I want to be in final 2010 final. Rename this dash bracket Skyscraper. I don't know why temp stays on top. Maybe because it's the first one? I could go by date, but it's fine. Okay, and then did I pack it? I did not. I got it prepped to pack, but didn't actually pack it. Then 28. So this is another redone, revamp kind of thing. Output looks like there wasn't a whole lot going on here. A lot of these are like really signature to me. Like I feel like I listen to these all the time. Polishing them a little bit. Like to do more with them, especially like something like this. So let's get this zipped. This doesn't have a name. Was this from Skyscraper as well? Yes. Okay, so let's give it that. Dash Skyscraper. Since 2010. Oh crap, I saved it in the folder here. Let's just toss it there. And that just goes around once. Out. 15 seconds. Packet. What? Why didn't this? I thought I did that bit. Did I not pack 21? I don't know why 28's done already. 21's done. What's in 28? 28 says it's there. Oh, this is the workful file. Here, let's send that to the garbage. To the recycler. Oh, I don't want, no. Missed a file there. Okay, and then toss that in there. Actually, I prefer to like cut and paste and actually see it. Right? Alright, continuing along. It's like I'm on like the home stretch here. Will I finish today? Time is it? Yeah, I feel like I can. And then I can start progressing. To other stuff. As far as doing cuts or something. Cuts, yeah, publishing. Okay, temp, and then a big long name. Let's see, got something else open still though. And organized. Genesis. Uh-oh. Does it have Genesis? It does. Yikes. Genesis is such a half-broken synth, but it's still awesome. Is it over there? Is it even running? Does it have anything? It does not participate in the track. Because I think it was just like a whine. I don't even know what preset that is. So it looks like it was just like brought in, but it was never used. So I can take it out. I'll say verse chorus. Did we do a master? Not. What's up with send? I gotta reload it because I don't know what I did there. I got distracted by Genesis. Couldn't create streaming as you. Okay, so it was just me migrating that and then getting distracted by Genesis. So pull that out. And then bring in the master chain. Toss this back over here. Get rid of that. Okay, and then I want to see how long is this. Ooh. Not quite. Let's double it. So it's like a chorus, verse, chorus, verse. I'll say chorus, verse, chorus. Or verse, chorus, verse. Export. Is this the only version? Temp and then a bunch of gibberish. It is. Okay, and then I'll get it packed. Where to go? go. What is that? Like a text file here. Untitled NFO. The cut. Toss that in there. And on to the next one. Which looks like Tenno. Tenno. Oops. Set that again. That's fine. Tenno. There's actually something there. Let's see what we got. It's got an output. Okay. Toss it there. Default. Just a little vibey thing. How long is that? 15 seconds, it looks like. So twice should be good. Okay, save, export, save, loops, not wave. It's kind of concise. Zip, right? Zip, final, save. Nothing much to pack. I made a master there, right? Yes. Export wave. Tenno already exists. Because it didn't save as a zip. Let me take a second and then I'll save the zip. Okay, zip. Just instantly. Okay, close that, packet. And then test. It's probably something that's also going to go in the garbage, I imagine. And the wave candy. What's that? Just a little rhythmy thing. Sounds good to me. But we'll put some stuff in here to soften it up a bit. I'll put this wave candy here, I guess, and then actually it doesn't need that, right? It just needs to not touch 0. Did it break? How come it broke? Seems to be breaking. I don't know why. Ooh. Did I accidentally remove? No, it's got its output. Is wave candy blocking it? Let's try reload it here. I don't know what happened there. I think maybe one of the plugins didn't load, like my master chain. Okay. Output. Then let's see. It's just really pulling on today. Okay, and then we'll go. I think it's 4 times, right? Why is it like that? It's 3 things? That's where it is. Okay, so export zip, and there's probably going to be like another thing called test. So we'll just call this test 2010. Because test is pretty generic. And then wave. And get it packed. Oops, go away. Just barely missed that one. Temp finally took a place. Close that. New one. This one is Testos. Okay, so I haven't a clue what that is. It's an output. It looks like the pitch is all the way up to. A little scurry. And then mastering chain in there. Just totally eats up the noise. Totes just doing its damage. How long is that? Six minutes? Oh man. And it's gonna start again? It should, right? Put the like the end. And it'll also change depending on bitrate too. I didn't even think of that. So let's look at, where is it? Sample. No? What else was it? PPQ? I don't remember where to look for PPQ. Where even is PPQ? I think it's a project, right? Yeah, PPQ. Let's turn that up 96, 960. Still sounds the same. Alright, whatever. Let's get it exported. 6 minutes. Brutal. And then export wave for 6 minutes of. Okay, so what do I want to do here, I wonder? Because it'll probably affect it, right? Maybe I should just limit it to like 30 seconds. Whatever. Some goofiness. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna limit it. It's just too long. What do we got? Minute and a half. So 30 seconds is like right there. So what is this in the song? And that's like right at the edge, right? I can't. I'll be here. It won't let me because it's out of bounds. Okay, let's go ahead and save for my boom and then wave. Still might be the last track, I don't know. Let's see. And then pack it. I actually want to hear, like, if it did. It didn't, eh? So because of like the definition, the resolution of those steps of the automation, that's just the best it can do. Even with a better PPQ, like, I don't know. Okay, test OS, I need to pack that. And then tribal. Yikes, tribal. That's a track. Another workflow. Sucks how my workflows are all mixed up in everything else. Surprised I got anything done. Oh, cute over there. Okay. And then tribal. Did I close it already? I did. And then tribal. Look at all these tribals. Tribal 3. Why tribal 3? What you talk about? There was only ever one tribal. What are the dates on them? July, November, June. It's stuck. Gotta wait for it to load. It's looking for these tracks. So what I can do is jump into skyscraper here. Do I have like a local wave data? Got that. Just have to use this one, I suppose. Okay, and then project data, music production data 09, right? And tribal SP, is it SP? Is it realize? What is the difference, SP and realize? Old version. Okay, so that's the new one, short play. Tribal, which was called Ladies and Natives and Gentlemen. Okay, and then it's missing a whole bunch of tracks. I, try C, try cam, tribal effects insert. Those are garbage. Actually, I think they're like right here, aren't they? There's one, I think. Tribal effects insert 8. It's not even listed. Okay, session 2. Just a bunch of tracks. I don't even know why I'm looking for these things. Okay, so that's chunks, data chunks for real. What? None of that's what I'm looking. I triggers 7? 4? Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking for that. Let's go samples, wave data tribal. Ladies and natives and gentlemen. Dump that in. And then can ignore the effects guys, I think. Might as well, right? Tricam B2 and Tricam B. So maybe they're in here. 2. Okay, so just a bunch of data editing stuff. For real session 2. Tricam 2. Tricam. It's not Tricam, it's just Tri C. Tri CA2. Here's Tricam 2. Then tribal insert effects, wave data. I wonder if like I can find any beat. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Here. Any beat dependencies? I don't see them anywhere. Beat dependencies. Open skip. Those actually exist. Synth 2, BLIs, SP, adlibs. Okay, so I know there's like beat dependencies. Because I've seen them before. But not for this one, I guess. 11. What was it originally called? I think it's originally called Tribal. This is... Okay. I'm not going to be able to find them. So, let's grab what I got. B2 and 18. Tricam 2 is moved. B2 and 18. Are they here or do I gotta go dig for them? Tricam 2, CA2, session 2. So what's session 2? Okay, so that's just an orphaned file. 18.4. So those are editing files? Is that what all these guys are? Editing files? Okay, and then B2, is that in here? And 18.4. 18.5. Is that all of it except for the inserts? So I can just reload this. It sucks about the inserts. Was there like a file that had them? No, because all the tribal files are actually, yes. Some files have data. Quite a bit of data, in fact. An exponential amount. Oh, man. Annoying. So I thought I closed this. Just waiting for it to reload now. Not reload, waiting for it to transfer. 20 seconds. Chance to grab something to drink here. Drink some brutal tea. I mean, I can go in and get the files, maybe? I don't know if they're going to be there. Find out, I guess. Who's the really big one? 45 megs? 214 megs. What's in here? That's 214 megs. There's also other versions of this that I really liked. Okay, so what's missing? It's sound fonts now. And nothing else. This is all of it. Okay, so this isn't the one that I really liked. So what's packed then for what? 200 megs, so it's just that whole channel? This? I guess. Is there like any Edisons? There's an Edison. What's that? Just backups?
You know what's going down.
Yeah, it's just some takes. Of course, I was recording in 96. Close it. So what else I got? So I'm apparently looking for these effects inserts for whatever reason. These are just the instruments, like cooked out, baked out. So this is all I'd had. Yeah, there's multiple versions. There's some really nice ones. I had a really cool intro on one of them. That's not it. I'm just going to keep dumping them on here. They're there. Oh, it's located. It's trying to find them. So it can't find them. I mean, I could rebuild them, but I think I'll just forego them because they don't really need to be there. It'd be nice to have them. It's kind of completionist kind of thing. But yeah, they're not there. They never existed. And I wonder which ones had the tempo change. Because that's what it was that was really cool that I liked, was there's a tempo change. Okay, so let's go with the last one. It's corrupted. Okay. Forget about it. Give me... Now that all the files at once are there. The last one. Right, July, November. June, April. So everything's there now, well, except for the inserts. What's missing? CAB2? I thought I moved that. What did I move? Some random B2 it didn't need? TRCA2 B2 underscore 2. Okay, so let's just see here. I'll go get it first. CAB2. Is that what it wants? B2, yeah. Not underscore 2. As far as I know. So no B2. Treble effects. 18, okay. It also doesn't have the sound fonts, eh? I thought I migrated those though. Doesn't want them or what? Because it would say that they were missing, right? And I thought I migrated them. Okay, do I have like this? This? No. Resources. Audio. I think it's its own thing, right? Music production. Audio. Samples, sound fonts. It's just DX font, yeah. I think I only moved in the appropriate ones. I don't think it's a very big file. I hope it's not too big. Just toss that. See how long this will take. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna close this. Wait for the sound fonts to migrate. And then, yeah, it will hopefully open. It's about quitting time. I'll finish this 2010. Because 2010's been an absolute epic to do. And that's not even the end of the cameras on stuff. As far as I know, I'm still missing a few tracks. 39. Do BRB. So I didn't find those. However, yeah. So find no. Does it have these? It does not. Weird. That it doesn't load those with it. I mean, should I? Is that the final tribal? Tribal 3.9? Tribal, that's not what I want. I want... Search all. Tribal... $312. Tribal D. August, September, Tribal D, it's the demo. So 312 was the final. Coming out of 2011. I'm gonna load them anyway. Cause yeah. No? No. It's fine. Let's give it a quick listen. Just a workflow file. It's probably gonna get truncated or tossed anyway.
But I remain cautious.
Okay, so that's zipped. 3.9. Oh, that should have been labeled. That's actually in the wrong spot too. 2010 final. 2010 as well. All of these. Is there like file? Yeah, there is bogus files in here. 3.9. So it's going to be a bit of a headache to go back here and rework things. However, anything worth doing is worth doing. Right the first time, but of course I can't say that because, yeah. Workflows. This is actually from the album. Let's call this Cameras On, and then I'm just going to call it LNG. And this is 2010. I guess it doesn't really need 2010, but I mean, for completion's sake. And then this is already all packed. This is versions. And I gotta head up and out. And I can delete the other one. Is this thing too late? Here and there. Back out again, and this is done for the most part. Yes. Ignore that. It was even coloring things. What am I doing? I gotta get rid of this one. And then I have to go back here. Let's do your eye. Skip all that. Chip up. Next. Should stop this in case it starts trying to play it. And there's Trump Guitar, eh? That's one of my top tier tracks. What was it trying to load? It looked like I tried to load a bunch of things. I want to see that again. Because it looked like I tried to load a bunch of things. No, it's just loading files for the FPC, it looks like. Okay, show me what you got. This is in fact just one loop. Needs an output. cleaned up. Okay, it's 100 BPM, so let's try something like that, I think. Let's complete it. Okay, and then export is zip loop, trip hop. Done, and then export wave. Is there another trip hop, I wonder? That's a pretty generic name, however, I don't think I did any more after that. No, it was the only one. Okay, so trip hop it is. Start. There it goes. Okay, and then you want to pack that trump guitar, and that's the only version. Well, this, I don't know if there was ever a later version of trump guitar. I don't think so. I think maybe I picked it up again, but I didn't really save it. Okay. It was always meant to be trump guitar, not triumph or anything else. Trump guitar 12. Let's see if there is any more. Trump guitar 12. I'm stuck. Stuck. Is there something in the way? Okay, so it looks like there's some workflows in 2014. I don't know which one got cut. Probably this one. 11, 12. Which one am I looking at? 12. Okay, yeah, as I said, I probably picked it up again. Is this even the one I'm thinking of? Definitely is. Okay, it just needs to work. It needs its stuff. I should also be doing like its albums, right? Should I do its albums? Probably not. I know where they're from. I'll do them anyway. Silhouette, like that. Is that how we spell silhouette? With an H. S-I-L-H-O-U-E-T. With one L. Yes. Okay. So S-I-L-H-O-U-E-T-T-E. Then this is, I think it's just called trump guitar. There was never like a real specific name for it. Instrumentals, Primo beats, albums, silhouette, trump. It's just called trump. Okay. JWP, and that's 2010. Should the name be first? Usually it's the name, then album, right? Like that. Okay, and then we gotta look at it. How long is it? Okay, so it evolves. Does it evolve? I don't think it does. I think it goes around. Yeah, it does. It's missing automation. Because remember, it drops out the second time right there. Okay, so I can cut this much. Yeah. And then we're going to go zip. Final. That. Bit the process and then wave. Did it get its? Yeah, it does have. I don't know why I'm doing it again. Why am I doing it again? Anyway, trump guitar that actually was made, conceptualized, and completed Oh, because I saved it here again. And then just pull that. Versions. Kit, and then into the final out of trip hop. This got its thing. It did. Paste. Then why did it? Oh, because that's just the versions. Okay. It's exporting now. Now close this. On to Untitled 2, 2010. Direct Wave. Independence. I wonder why it says like it's a corrupted, because I've tried this before and it doesn't like that specific file. So I'm going to use the free content one. Now loading. Still loading. What was that shaker? Does that mean it's done? Okay, so does this even have anything? It looks like it's got some patterns. Let's move it over here. So. Okay. That's where it's at. Solid 100. Let's make it to 30. It does. It's zipped. Saving. A lot to save. Oh, I didn't give it its suffix. So give it its suffix. Okay, and then hop over here and give that its suffix. Tasty little jam. Ooh, oh, it's not open. I was trying to open it. Send to that. Did I just did, eh? Did it interrupt it, I wonder? Abort. Okay, so let's see if it'll load. This file does not exist or has been moved. Okay, so I interrupted the saving process, I think. Or did I? Oh, I changed the name. Okay, so that's what it was. Give me that. Should load right. Did I even pack it? I did not. Let's get packed. What? E. It's fine. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, so that's good. Let's close that. It's already been exported. Let's get that packed in there. And then what is this, I wonder? Not sure I can drag and drop. Tip. Is it January 15th? Yeah, that says January 15th right there, right? Tip. Hot tip. SD. Opening new tone. Holy. Why opening new tone? Thought that was like a... Yeah, no, I don't know. Garbage. Okay, so time for uppity. This looks like a multiple versions here. Do I have data? I kinda do. Again, this is another track. This is Don't Hate. So I'm gonna have to dig out some more workflow files. Okay, and then I'll use this. Project data. Here's production. Wave data somewhere. Hiding behind this thing. I can't see it. Realize. Don't hate. Okay, so I'm looking for up CS2. CS here. It is not. It looks also looking for some kicks, it looks like. Some SDE. Everything's CS2. I don't have any CS2 in this folder. Okay, it's almost all be in here. CS2 10.2. CS2 10.3. 11.4. 13.4. 10.2. 13.4. 10.3. 11.4. I'm also missing some kicks and stuff. I wonder where those are from. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all those. I want to take them here. Say wave data. Don't hate. I still gotta do video editing. I'm on the letter U, so. But I'm missing kicks and stuff. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I have KB6, so. I guess I can open up the file itself and see where they are. Whatever loads. I can still maneuver here, can't I? Still maneuver here. Let's see. Oh, because it's doing something. I don't know. What am I doing? Need the STEs? STE 4 and 59. STE 4 and 59. There's a 59. So another 59. 2 59s. Here's some 4s. Another 4. That's it. Okay. Toss this in here, and I'll go look for these. Oh, because it's holding on to here. Okay, so let's say no. Figure out where these files come from. Back over there. Okay, here we go. Open with Notepad. just be on the top here. Zoom SLS. No, that's my recordings. Uppity. Some more references. Club drums. Beat 65 club drums. That's interesting. That's new. That's a new one. Okay. Samples. Not where I want it to be. I wanted resources. Audio. Samples. Beats 365. Samples from 365. Beats365.com. Waves, maybe? There we go. And clip jumps. So I'll just grab that. How big is that? Doesn't need to take a year. 6 megs. Take less than 6 seconds. Close this. Wave that. Put that here. For as much as I feel like I didn't use Beat or KB6, it looks like I ended up using a few of them at least. Which is interesting. I mean, I could get it where I could get it, right? KB6 was pretty inexpensive. Was it like 10 bucks? 10 euros? So like 20 bucks? I think it's like 30 bucks for me now. And then I didn't even get like quality service. I got like a broken download. I had to manually download them one by one. Thanks, KB6. And now I have like tons of duplicates. But I have to keep file references. Ooh, look at that. So it's also using that guitar. Who is this? It's using one of my favorite guitars, which is something I made. Samples. Is it sound fonts? Is that where I put it? Yamaha guitar? Interesting. And this includes the waves. So it's such an iconic thing for me. I smashed this guitar though. Smashed. I immortalized it and then I smashed it. I didn't sample it very good. But hey, there it is. I immortalized it. And then it got put back together and stuck on a wall. The audacity. The audacity of everything, of that whole situation. I don't even want to talk about it. It was the wrong move, I suppose. Mixed up in the head. Now loading. What am I on? U? How much left? 1, 2... Still gotta do video editing. Maybe I'll just do my video editing tomorrow. How are you still missing files? TAPKEYAPK. Those are there. Picked YAPK. Because they have funny names? Was that like a pre-version? Like, isn't the... What are you talking about? Why do you need those files? So what I can do is I can just load the sound font, like... because I think that's what it's looking for. It's looking for like the sound font files, when in fact it should just be using this. Yeah, and I tried to do gigs. I didn't even know what gigs were. So PK. It's fine. What's this? Just says Yamaha guitar. PK muted? Is it muted? PK muted. Okay. I'm not even sure that I can play it because it'll give me what do you call it? It'll give me the DMCA. Don't hate. A whole bunch of SC4s. SC4. Let's start with this one, I suppose. Let's see. Where is it?
Beta, baby.
Let's just mute the instruments because I need to hear what I'm doing here.
Beta, baby. Thank you for
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And then 15. Oh, I don't need that. I need this 51.2. It doesn't say 2. It just says 59. Here's the short one. Let's see what's on here. Not it. It's not the one. Or it doesn't even exist. Did I dump 59 again or something? What do I do? So this I don't need. One was 4. The top one was 4. Bottom was 59. How did it... Okay, that's what I messed up. And then 59 here.
come on down.
Yeah, that's the one. Let's check the other one first, or it should be fine, eh? Yeah, it's fine. They're completely different files. Okay, so then I'm gonna get rid of that too. I don't know why I grabbed the version 2s. I didn't really need to because they're not called version 2. It would never look for version 2. I just grabbed them. Because they thought, I guess, if none of them matched, perhaps I could have used it, I guess. And then I gotta reload the sound fonts. Okay. So there was underscore. It actually wanted underscore 4. Bugger. Now loading. Still loading. I guess like looking for those things. Yeah, it still wants 4 underscore 2. Okay, let's do this again because I'm not gonna load. I think there's only one 4 underscore 2, right? Dig them out. Did I permanently delete them? I did not. There it is. Okay. So it's good because I want to get out of the habit of permanently deleting things. Because, yeah, it's dangerous. I don't even know. That's not even on the playlist 4 underscore 2. So I don't know why it wants it. Okay. That. It's going to load itself. It take half hour to do it, so I just got to load the guitars and that's it. No. So where is this 4_2? There. So why did it want 4 then? Did I make a mistake and think it wanted 4, but it didn't actually need it? It seems like it wants other files too, but it didn't ask for them. So I don't need 4. I don't know why I'm deleting it. Just to keep things tidy, I suppose. Okay, so this is done. Actually, I don't need a mastering chain because, yeah, I'm just compiling all the files. Oh, I need to do these guys. So that's just the regular pick, right? Guitar pick 03, yes. Yes, just the regular pick. Let's start with the mute because that's what it wants. That's where my browser is sitting. Okay, and then grab this. Okay, for that. Okay, and then it should just work.
I'm a native, baby. Don't hate me.
Okay.
Hipster, she got me looking at.
Okay, and then let's export. This is 2010. This actually goes in. Can resume. Don't cheat. That, and this goes in workflow. Workflows. Starting to build up. I mean, the Stacy editing thing isn't really that big of a deal. So we can count that one out kind of thing. But it's starting to look like it's filling out, which is good. Because, yeah, it's nice to have those on reference. So wah guitar, is this done? Still packing. I don't need to wait for it. Actually, I have to pack the other files, right? So from here all the way up to here. And it's just so much more tidy with these guys packed away. It's going to take a couple years. And of course, this window's busy now, or can I? Okay, so that is done. That is done. This is done. Cut, and then I think I have to manually, like right there. I might as well like leave it open. I feel like I'm going to be coming back around. I gotta find a new window. What does this use? So I'll pop out of here, and then I'll open this in a new window, and then I'll keep this workflow window open. Of course, this is probably going to be the last time I need to use it. Did it save? It did. Okay. As well, I can update this thing here. This is dash camera zone dash party goal. 2010. String hip. What's string hip? Let's just say that it's camera zone push to shove. And some editing file. Okay, then some wah action. weirdo stuff. Just goes around like that. Okay, and then I don't know if there's another wah guitar. So there is. 2014, it looks like a different file, so we'll call this 2010. And then that's gonna zip. It looks like it's gonna take a little while to zip. Is this done? I don't know what's going on with this. Done with that, I'm pretty sure. Everything's packed there. Okay, and then I can export it. Wave. Go. And then I need to pack it. Wah guitar, and then I got wind arb. Just about done. This is 2010. Actually, it doesn't need that because that's an internal file. Did it cut? It did. Dumped a whole lot of stuff in there, and of course that giant sound font. And then on to the next one. Back out of here. This is done. Win arb. I don't know what arb is. It looks like it's loading up killer horns. I don't know if it can load killer horns like that. We'll see. I don't even know if I have killer horns installed. Looks like I do. Okay, so what are we looking at? It's running. What are we listening to? I don't know if this ever made it anywhere. Like, I don't think this is on Silhouette. It was like the same era, but yeah, no, this wasn't on Silhouette. This was one of the ones that didn't make the cut, so to speak. Okay. Done. How long is that? Oof. I'll just cut it from here. Give me bar. That's the verse. Okay, and then export a sip. A sip. Export a sip. Export a wav. Export a sip and a wav. Okay, and then the final packet. Sound like an escalation of commitment with that one. Versions. Back down here, I don't think there was another version of that. Let's see, WinArb. It's WinArb 6, that's it. And done. Did it? Pretty sure it exported right. Did I pack it? I just did that. Done. On to the next one. Win blue. And win cha. Win crap. Win e. Win har. Win lock. Win min. Win win. Win bing. Bing bong. Still lots to go. I really wanted to finish this today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like next session, I said I'm gonna go back in time. Right, I'm gonna go back to 2006 and restart 2006, and then get that prepped for cut. Is what I'm gonna do. So there's gonna be a 2005 final. Okay, and then looks like everything got turned into patterns. It doesn't matter if that wasn't its intention to be part of the thing. Right, it's probably not anything in there anyway. It does have an output. Let's give this a master chain. And then bring this in. And then go. Okay, so that was not cut. Oof, look at that, eh? Cut that bit. And export zip. So I'm a little on the slow side. It sounds like disjointed. There's a fill there. Final, give me all this stuff. Zip. Versions. Just like make a game that revolves around the music, not even make a game that revolves around. Just call the game Primo Beats. Okay, I gotta pack that. The Adventure of Primo Beats. Winbass? Did I miss Winbass? I missed Winbass. Trying to sneak by me there. It's like a Win bass, right? Win blue. Where's its samples? Oh, cancel. Win arb. Oops. Win arb got its samples. Yeah, I got all its samples. So why didn't Win blue? Was that like a... Or the final one was a packed file. Okay, so that means I gotta save it again. So let's do... That's compressed. Like, what happened? How did I do stuff? It's not gonna be able to find those samples. I'll just delete this. I'll just start over kind of thing. Get rid of this. Okay, back to the beginning for Win blue. And then I gotta save it in that location kind of thing. Everything's a kind of thing. Before I pack it. 2012. Why does it say 2012? I must have picked it up again. And then just kind of saved it where it was. Then I want to save as final. And then I can pack it. Win blue. Was there another version? 12? No. Okay. Go. Yes. Why does it zip through it? Like, it's gotta put these away. Did it just zip through it that fast? Like, it's done? No, it's not saving the files. Why, though? Do I gotta, like, reopen it? Why is Win blue being annoying? Yeah, so it's looking for the files and it can't find them. Maybe because they're not actually saved local? What the hell? Maybe no. Maybe they're saved in the FLP? Is that how that's working? No, the FLP is tiny. I'll try again. Okay, so that looked like it took a little longer. Okay, there. That's what I need. Okay, and then zip these. That's what it needs. It's not a requirement or a want, it's a need in order for that to open up again. Done. Okay, so that can be closed, and then another one I'm on to Win CP. CHP? CHP 10 on Win Bass. Win Bass. DSK Brass? Really? Ouch. I thought it was strings that didn't work. I don't know why. Hopefully there's only one instance of it. It's loading. I think it's looking for something that's not there. Just gotta be patient with it. Wonder what it's looking for. Wind bass. Hopefully not like a cooked DSK instrument. It is a cooked DSK instrument. Bugger. Okay, so I don't even know why I always try to like redo this when I don't have to. Let's see what's going on. Need an output. Win Boss. So I don't know which instrument that is. Skip brass. I know this is trumpets, but that's the default, right? I don't know if that's supposed to be in default. Usually it's tuba. Doesn't sound like a trumpet. Okay, as well, and there's only one version. Okay. So we'll just have to deal with it. Gotta wait for this to not load again. Trumpets. No way it would be two trumpets. Wind bass. Do I have a reference for this? Maybe. What kind of windows are open? Sound fonts. Give me here. Music. Backup. Instrumentals. Primo beats. Wind bass. Win arb. Win bass. Instrumental database. It doesn't sound like something that would have been cut, and I don't feel like I've heard it very often. So I guess I'm just gonna have to roll with what's there. Parameters could not be loaded. Now I gotta wait for it to not find those trumpets. So even if like I did repair the trumpet location, it still probably wouldn't be able to find it. I do, however, have to make sure that there's no arpeggiator. Arpeggiation. How much more do I gotta go? I gotta call it soon, so perhaps I won't finish 2010 today. Blue, CH, CRP, yeah, and then I got like X and So not today, as I'll just call it here after Wind Boss. Wind Boss. It's gonna be like a big thick stack on my what you call it? Thumbnail. Okay, so no. I wonder what it's supposed to be. It could not load parameter old version. Because that's the default. Does it have an arpeggiator? Where's the thing? Oh, it's back here. No. And you know, it's got a slide though, or something, portal. It looks like it has parameters, it's just not turned on. Same with this one, minor pentatonic. It's just not turned on though. Okay, well, whatever. And then DSK brass. Cannot load parameter. Old version. I wonder what it would have been. It just says DSK brass. This is DSK sax, right? No, I need an output. Let's just get it prepped. And that's... Let's go back. And as well too, like the order, right? I'm not doing it in the right order. I didn't even think of that. The order of the tracks kind of thing. It's no good. Not very loud, is it? It does kind of sound like it should be that one. Let's drop it down a bit here. It's still playing here. Why is it not listening to this? What's this one set to? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Did I tighten up the tuba? I did not. Okay, so let's do that. Some serious attack. Okay. And then boom, bada bing. Boom, bass. We're done for the day. It's only a single file. I don't even know which like episode this is. Why is wind blue in here? Because I'm on the wrong place. Where's wind bass then? Because it's before, it's in alphabetical order. Okay, so the issue... I guess you can't do that. Okay, so is it still in here? It is. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete that. Because I guess you can't cut from one zip into another kind of thing. Sent to compressed. And then it's done. So the issue I was talking about was, yeah, they're not in order of day. So let's look at that. 09. So this is like the way, this is their organic order. There would have been no way to do it that way. But I'll have to take note. Perhaps that's how they'll have to be on the embryogenesis. And then what's left as far as... So it's on wind bass after wind blue. CH 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 more. Still next session, hopefully. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for a JWP fund. For commission work such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. As well, that email address can be used to send support directly through PayPal. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching.